Okay, everybody, I'm back, and I've had the hell of a time trying to get this video to record my voice. So I finally broke down and got Odyssey. Or is it Odyssey? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Something like that. Odyssey? I mean Audacity. Okay. Third time trying to record this. I actually went ahead and built it. I'm sorry. If you want to actually see me build this, just let me know in the comments. Also, as I've said, I'm new to YouTube, so any pointers are greatly accepted. I actually fixed that in the second video, and I can't show that to you because I don't have any audio. You can't hear me speaking. Okay, but I think I fixed that. I'm gonna use Audacity to record my voice. Hopefully it doesn't sound like crap, and doesn't lag me out too much. The video may be laggy, very laggy, mainly because it's loading. Maybe give it a couple seconds here to load everything. Anyway, this is a smelting / sorting system. I'm going to show you the sorting system first this time. The last video, on the last two videos, I started with the smelting system, which was a big thing because it's got to be in the middle, and then I built everything around it. This is a sorting system, made by I don't know who, but I copied it way back in the day, and I've used it ever since. Probably 3 years ago that I found this, and I do not claim it as my own other than this part because it doesn't work in Windows 10 to have it the way they did. I think you're supposed to have 2 of these instead, and then a repeater here to make it work. I didn't want to waste it. You don't have to. This works fine. It just leaves one piece of something in here, which isn't a big deal, I don't think. Anyway, so you have to have the 3 droppers, a chest, preferably a chest, and then you have to go trap chest, chest, trap chest in order for them to be next to each other. A hopper that loads this bottom dropper, and the droppers put it into the hopper up there and send it through, and I'll explain that here in a minute. And then a comparator, 2 repeaters, a block, because you can't have redstone there because of the system. Redstone all the way down has to connect to the comparator. Redstone up 1 block, and a repeater that goes straight into this one. Don't ask me how. There's a item stuck in there. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it's powering that, which powers the 2 blocks next to it. Who knows? And then you've got all these chests with the stuff you want to go into them. Usually labeled. You don't have to. I've seen people use signposts. And then it's this first one down is what makes it so that nothing but that block goes in to the chest. And that's repeated over and over and over and over and over. Basically, the system behind it that I'm going to show you in a minute keeps this at 22 blocks, and you got to make sure that most of the blocks are in this one, or it'll empty out and things will start going through. And don't let it overflow, because it'll empty out the one next to it. And then everything, this will be a miscellaneous chest afterward. So that yeah. Then what actually happens behind here is a comparator reads what's in here, and 22 only goes 1 redstone. 23 makes it go to the next one. Lights the redstone repeater under here, which goes all the way through. And then that turns off this torch and unlocks the hopper below that one. And that's repeated the whole way through. It's just a constant. Comes all the way through. And you can't have... I wouldn't suggest putting any hoppers over one of these blocks, because it's constantly lit. You have to go around it in order to get over there. And I guess if I would have known that, I wouldn't have put one here. I would have put it over there. No big deal, though. I mean, it does kind of add 3 more hoppers to the equation, but or 2 more hoppers. And so that usually ends up at the end, there'll be a miscellaneous chest, which will just have random stuff in it. And you can make more for these. It's relatively easy to switch one. All you have to do is make sure that it's not running at the beginning. And you come in here, you take all this stuff out, and then you replace it with whatever you want to replace it with. And then you can come in here, take your stuff out, and just replace that. I kind of want to put that back. And just replace it with whatever that is, and then you can take everything that was in this chest and bring it to the front, and it'll put it wherever you put that. The same thing over here. Usually I'll begin with these 4 blocks, and then you can build that afterward. It's easier to walk on, easier to put the repeater in, and then all you have to do is make this go to the next one, and then change this so it points at the comparator. Actually, I don't think you have to point it in any certain direction, really. It's just how I was taught to do it, I guess. I just point it at the comparator. It's easier that way. Well, not on Windows 10, because apparently you have to point it a little below it to... No, it's not doing it right now, but... And that would be about it. Oh wait, no. I can just walk off here. And in order to get all these smelted items into the smelter, you'd have them come down, and I've made this lock. This torch locks this hopper, and they'll fill up. However, it really doesn't matter. You flip this switch and it locks this hopper, and everything will just start flowing down. And once these 2 are filled up, which is 10 stacks of whatever, you flip that switch, it'll lock this hopper, and all these 10 stacks will flow straight in. And the nice thing about this is you can replicate it side by side. So you can have full control over everything. The other thing I was talking about was having another comparator idea where it locks so much and then releases it all. Maybe on a later date I'll get into more detail on that. I want to get into the smelter. I want to show you guys this thing, because this is my own idea. Nobody's done that, as far as I know, on Minecraft. Like I said, as far as I know. Basically, here's your input. Your input comes over here, goes up 3 droppers. Sorry, I cannot speak today. Goes over here, comes into another sorting piece, runs exactly the same as those ones up there, except for I bent it around a little bit. And so this one makes it so that coal can be put in the input, and it will be siphoned down instead of into the smelter, and it'll go in the fuel input instead of the material input. And so we'll walk around here to the inside of it, and here's that piece here, is what controls that. The material input will go in here, get smelted, because coal runs through to the back. Also, charcoal runs into the back of it. So I can smelt wood in here too. And then there's the output, which comes over here and is run by this redstone here. And it goes up, comes over this way to over here, and there's a charcoal sorter which will sort the charcoal down into the fuel. You'll never see any coal or charcoal come out of this, so you do have to manually take it out, or just keep your coal and use that for torches. And then the output is up here, comes all the way through to this set of droppers. I call it a dropper elevator. I don't know what you guys call it, but and then the output goes this way, runs straight into this first hopper so that it can avoid this elevator. You don't actually need it to go into the chest. It just needs to go into this hopper. And then it goes into the sorting system, and whatever's smelted is automatically put back in the sorting system. You don't even have to screw with that. You just, put wood straight in there, build one of these contraptions. All you have to do is come down here and flip a lever. Build more stairs over there. Whatever floats your boat. In this sorting system, the only area I have available for that is this little 1x1 area. I guess I could break this out and build stairs that come down this way. Makes sense, I guess. And then you could just come down in here, walk up, flip a lever, all of it gets put in here. Like, we'll just go ahead and flip the lever. This starts to fill up. We'll flip the lever again. Only 36 went through. So that'll come through here, unless it broke. Oh, you know what? Couldn't even tell you what happened there. Unless it hit some redstone and stopped. Well? Oh. Well, that's not cool. Some there. Oh, that would be why. Must have had something in there. I'm not sure why that stopped up there. There's 2 pieces of cobblestone got stopped. I guess this redstone here stops that here. Rather inconvenient, but that can be fixed just by going around it. Whatever floats your boat. Well, that actually would interfere. That will interfere with the rest of this system right here, I guess. I'm gonna probably figure something else out about it. I'm gonna put out another video once I'm done with it anyway, so I'll figure it out and let you guys know in the next video of this, so. But yeah, that's the whole system. That's like the system in a nutshell. And it just automatically runs. Might take a while. I have had thoughts of having one that once it filled up one smelter, it would move on to the next one. But that just gets more complicated, so. And nobody really minds waiting for smelter, so. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. I'll catch you in the next one. Leave comments, click that like button. Talk to you later.